Hey everybody! Since the QOL patch rolled in, I've decided to update my Roots of Pacha guides. So if you've watched my old legendary animal guide, well, it's time to forget everything that you learned about it. Instead, here's an updated guide on legendary animals and how to find them. This guide will talk about the 2 ways to get legendary and rare animals, their conditions and the schedules, and the complete list of legendary and rare animals. So why don't you prove that like and subscribe for updated Roots of Pacha stuffs. Oh, and by the way, all the information in this guide is thanks to the wonderful contributors at the official ROP Discord channel's mini wiki, especially to Spud and Rika. Y'all awesome! Okay, now I'm really ready, so let's go! As mentioned earlier, there are 2 ways to get legendary animals now. One is the normal way, which is by actively finding them in the fields, and the other one is the easier way, but it's only available in the endgame, which is pretty okay by the way. Legendary animals are just fancier variations after all. Some of them have higher than usual stats in the field at Generation 1, but yeah, other than that, they just have prettier colors. Anyways, let's first talk about how to actively find them in the wild. In the wild, you would need to meet the following conditions in order to spawn a rare or legendary animal. Super thanks to the helpful Spud for this information. For rare animals, you need to unlock at least 4 variants and tame 8 animals. For legendary animals, you need to unlock 6 variants and tame 12 animals. Taming animals means that you have to take them home. Releasing an animal that you have tamed will not reduce the total tamed number, so if your shed gets full as you try to reach the 12 tamed animals goal, you could always release some animals to make room. Again, here's how it works. For example, if you want a rare or legendary ibex, you would need to attune up to 6 different colors of ibexes. You can keep track of this at the Discoveries Animals section, and you can also see the total number of tamed animals by hovering on their icons. This is separate per species, so if you want a legendary ostrich, then you'd have to meet the conditions for ostriches too. If you've played Roots of Pacha before the update and got used to the catch and release method, well, I'm really sorry to say that catching and releasing no longer counts towards the requirements either. Also, there's actually no need to catch and release anymore, as legendary and rare animals spawn more often now and release animals disappear so much faster too. So, yep, you'd be losing your animals if you continue that method. Another change is that these animals have schedules now. Rare versions spawn twice every 2 seasons, while legendary versions spawn once every 2 seasons. Rare animals also spawn regardless of the year, while legendaries only spawn from year 2 onwards. Courtesy of Rika-chan, here's a complete schedule of rare and legendary animals. Bisons. Golden bison spawn at the 3rd and 17th day of summer and winter. Chicle bison spawn at the 10th and 24th day of spring and fall. Skycloud bison spawn at the 22nd day of summer and winter at year 2 onwards. Jungle fowls. Golden jungle fowls spawn at the 6th and 28th day of spring and fall. Amethyst jungle fowls spawn at the 13th and 27th day of summer and winter. Grand turquoise jungle fowls spawn at the 10th day of spring and fall on year 2 onwards. Ostriches. Golden ostriches spawn at the 4th and 18th day of spring and fall. Sapphire ostriches spawn at the 11th and 25th day of summer and winter. Rainbow ostriches spawn at the 14th day of summer and winter on year 2 onwards. Ibexes. Golden ibexes spawn at the 2nd and 16th day of spring and fall. Shallow water ibexes spawn at the 9th and 23rd day of summer and winter. Spider ibexes spawn at the 22nd day of spring and fall on year 2 onwards. Wild boars. Golden boars spawn at the 1st and 15th day of summer and winter. Fiber boars spawn at the 8th and 22nd day of spring and fall. Fire boars spawn at the 6th day of summer and winter on year 2 onwards. Horses. Golden horses spawn at the 7th and 21st day of summer and winter. Cloudy day horses spawn at the 14th and 28th day of spring and fall. Starry Night horses spawn at the 18th day of spring and fall on year 2 onwards. Guanaco. Golden guanaco spawn at the 5th and 19th day of summer and winter. Fairy guanaco spawn at the 12th and 26th day of spring and fall. Icy guanaco spawn at the 2nd day of spring and fall on year 2 onwards. Now if you don't want to bother at all in remembering those, consider downloading Rigas Mod so that you'd get notified when a legendary or a rare animal has spawned. I've clipped a copy of this in the descriptions for your easy access. Don't forget to beep the endorse and vote for her as thanks too. Oh, and most importantly, never forget to attune a legendary or a rare animal as they spawn on the wild, because if you forget that, they will despawn rather quickly. And here's a calendar summary for their spawn dates. Credits to Sped for this, and check out their YouTube channel in the description for more Roots of Pacha content too. Alternative method. Now that we're done talking about the traditional method, let's move on to the lazy method that is thanks to the recent update. That's right, I'm talking about the magic fruits. Upon completing the main story of Roots of Pacha, you'd gain access to the Glyptodon's magic fruit shop. This sells tons of hacky fruits. One of these are the legendary and rare pine cones that we can feed our animals to turn them into their legendary and rare versions. Just go buy it to the Glyptodon's magic shop on a Sunday, select the animal that you want to glow up, and gift that item to the animal. Easy as that. And that's it for now. As usual, if you have any question or suggestions, feel free to drop it in the comments. Don't forget to boop that like and subscribe for more indie game guides coming your way. Bye-bye!